We basically had, welcome back. We're meeting up with our boy Trader again. See if we can't find him. Where's he at? Well, the man, the celebrity. Listen, y'all was loving the video yesterday. So listen, Dash and Trader, day two. It is 10:20, so we're off to a little bit of a later start. Let's see. Read off the stats. Read them off.
We still got a contract violation up there. 5.0 on the customer rating, as it should be. Then we got a 19%. So that means only went up by 1% yesterday.
1% yesterday. So let's look at mine real quick.
What you sitting there?
493, 69%. So mine went down. It was 75 yesterday, and now it's at 69. No, it's
yellow now.
86 completion, 94. Yeah, so that's where we're at right there. We're gonna turn these bad boys on. We're gonna film some content for you guys, and we'll see. We're gonna meet back up today at 2 or 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Screenshot some orders, go over how we did yesterday. The video that the topic I'm gonna be talking about, as you guys see me do the pickup drop off, is basically gonna be miles to money, and why sometimes if you're waiting on the perfect order, in 2023, you might be costing yourself money. Because we're going to talk about that, and I'll show you guys some screenshots and stuff. So let's get today started.
It's raining outside,
so
I'm expecting to get something.
We got our apps on. See, same time. We turn them on at the same time. Let's see what happens. I've been telling y'all about Uber and how trash it is on Walmart. I told Trader, he turned it on, said the first thing you're going to get to Walmart, boom, $9, 4 packages, 1 hour, 23 miles. Walmart's trash with Uber Eats. All right, so it's been about 7 or 8 minutes. Neither one went off. Mine went off first, but I'll screenshot it for y'all. It is garbage. We're sitting in the Panera, $3.25, 2 miles. Now we're on $1 peak pay, so there's no tip on there, and you don't ever. That's trash, right? So you decline it. 68%. I'm not trying to keep it 70. It's not important. I'm not going to take trash to get a percentage, but I'll get something better. But yeah, that is. Listen, No Tip No Trip is alive with. Listen. These are the guys for No Tip No Trip. We just need Van here, okay? we need Van, and then we really got on lockdown.
In Colorado, we need him to
Colorado.
Pull up.
Yeah,
we need you to pull up.
We can't take that. That's
look. We gotta value the customers that's tipping, and the ones that's not. Look, the order gonna be cold. Make
a sandwich. So I declined it. This is Trader's phone. Now this is why I'm showing y'all this. This is the same exact order. You guys can. That's the same.
They couldn't even give me a quarter.
Listen. Why did I get that order first? Is it because my account's prioritized? Now that's a trash order, but why did I get it and not him? Who knows? I'm not saying I know, but I'm saying it's trash. I mean, he's not taking that, right? Okay. All right. Second order, $5.75, 2 miles. I'm gonna take that one. It's Starbucks is right up the street. We're gonna get the wheels moving. Trader, I wish you luck today. We gonna meet up again.
Hey, I need $100 today, bro.
Trader needs to make 100. When I meet him, I should be at $100. See you guys in a little bit. And we're off. So the Starbucks is right across the street. We're gonna make this quick money, and then we're gonna talk about miles to money. I'm gonna say some things that are going to be unpopular for some today, but I think for some others, there's gonna be some nuggets here, and there's gonna be a lot of truth. So before we get too far in the video, drop what your miles to money ratio is. Is it $1, $2, $2.50, $1.75, $3? Let me know in the comments what that is for you. There's our order right there. And for all the new people, miles to money is basically you're looking at an offer screen and you're looking at the money and you're looking at the mileage. So this one's $5 and whatever for 2 miles. So you're basically about $2.50 a mile, right? And also let me know, do you do it round trip? Some of you guys are saying if it's 7 miles, it takes me to a bad spot and I got to drive back, so it's 14, which makes sense. But that's not always going to be true. That's what some of what we're going to talk about today. And I think some of us are missing out on cash flow opportunities because we're being too picky and we're worried too much about some of the miles. We'll get into that. All right, next order came in about 3 minutes later, $5.25, 2 miles, taking a straight shot. Easy money. Just going to get me a little bit closer to a zone where there's a little bit more of a peak pay, and we're going to work the lunch shift over there. Let's go. Hi. All right, shout out to my man Greg. Just met him. So he's been doing this for about a year. Just found the YouTube channel, so that's really cool. Miles to money. I'm gonna let you guys know what I've been averaging basically in 2023. I'll just use 2023's numbers. So I'm about $2.75 a mile on average is what I average with DoorDash. If I include the other apps, if I'm multi-apping and I have Uber Eats on and stuff like that, it's closer to a little over $3. So not bad. But as you've seen, maybe even just yesterday's video or today's, the 2 orders we've taken, we're basically driving 5 miles and making $10. So we're at $2 a mile right now. These are small orders. The reason I don't mind taking some of these sometimes, and the reason I'm not sitting in my car waiting on the perfect order, the reason I'm not like, I gotta be at $10 every order, I need bangers, I need LOP orders. Listen, it doesn't work like that in St. Louis. For me, I'm also looking at how effectively and quickly can I get it done. I'm looking more at time than I am miles most of the time. Because at the end of the day and the end of the week, my miles is gonna be there. The average is gonna be there, because you'll take a $13 order going a mile. You'll do a stack that's $21 like I did yesterday. That was like 5 miles. So you're gonna mix in those with orders that might be $8 for 6 miles. It's not $2 a mile. It's not on my average, right? It's not great. It's not what I like to be. But if half of those miles are highway, and if the drop-off location, which is the key thing here, your drop-off location, where that customer leaves, where the order leaves you is really the most important. Because it leaves me in a spot, even if it's in another zone, I'll end my dash and start another dash then. So the miles don't mean anything. It's about the time. So if that $8, if it took me 15 to 20 minutes, I'm good with that. I can do 3 or 4 runs in an hour. Do the math. You're talking, it's the math, the money is there. In my opinion, we got to stop looking for the perfect order and everything has to line up. We're talking about our markets are oversaturated, right? We're talking about it's hard to make money out here, right? Then why are you turning down orders that have good cash flow? Now, I'm not saying I need you to go from $2 per mile down to $1. But what I'm saying is sometimes those ones that are $1 a mile aren't bad. They're not trash. Especially if you can get them done in a good amount of time and it leaves you in a spot to get another order. Would you rather make $8 and drive 6 miles? Or would you rather sit in your car and make $0? Dash and Trader yesterday was selective, as he should be. That's how it works for him. I made double the money and I only drove 20 more miles than he did yesterday. Start looking at the time it's taking you to complete an order versus just looking at the miles. Sometimes the miles will obviously equate time, and not all miles are the same. Highway is going to be different than if it's in a heavily trafficked construction zone, this, that, a lot of stop signs, blah, blah. I'm at one of those right now, right? You got to look at the time. Learn your traffic patterns, learn your zone. Look at the time it's going to take you to make that $8. Forget about the miles all the time, because the miles are going to average out. The miles are going to average out. Now, I don't want you to take everything at $1 a mile, right? Because there's not as much profits in that, and you don't want to run your car into the ground. But listen, yesterday we made $60 more in Trader, and we only drove 20 more miles. Would you do a $60 run for 20 miles? I think most of you guys would. That's how we got to start looking at these apps in 2023. With everything being different and harder to make a buck, you have to go after the money. It's not coming to you anymore. And if you're expecting the perfect orders, everybody can't have perfect orders. There's not enough orders for everybody, for it all to match everything and all the stars to align 100% of the time. You have to sometimes be willing. I'm going to give you a quick sports analogy. Think about it if you're a quarterback of a team. Every pass play isn't going to be 20, 30 yards down the field. Sometimes you're going to have to do a check down. Sometimes you're going to have to take those 3 or 4 yards. If you're a running back, if you average 4 yards a carry, which could be pretty good, 4 or 5 yards a carry is your average. Well, that's only because sometimes you rip one off for 20 yards, 30 yards, 80 yards, but you have several runs. Derrick Henry, Tennessee Titans, look him up. He'll have several runs where he'll usually lose a yard, 1 yard, 2 yards, 3 yards, but he knows if he carries the ball enough, he's going to get to his average, he's going to get to his touchdowns, he's going to get to his productivity. Now, I'm not telling you to take more orders and compromise whatever you want, but I'm saying the average will be there at the end of the week. Stop being so concerned and hitting that decline so much because that's too many miles. I don't do anything more than 5. I don't do anything more than 5. Well, then that's why you're sitting in your car and you're not making good money sometimes. We are drivers. We're going to drive a little bit. Take care of your automobile, listen to it, but don't be afraid about driving a little bit. especially if the cash flow's good. So anyway, sorry for the long ranting, rambling. That's what I wanted to get out today. I'm going to continue to show and screenshot some things with you guys. I'll stop rambling as much for the rest of the video, but just food for thought. What's your miles to money? What do you think about some of the things I'm saying? The average is always going to probably be there. The analogy of the football, you know, like, listen, you're not going to hit a shot every time. It's not going to always be a home run. You're not going to gain 5 yards on every carry. Tom Brady's not throwing for 20 yards every pass attempt. That's just not how it works. You have to take what comes to you sometimes, as long as it makes profitable sense for you, okay? And stop just trying to make everything be so perfect. It's not. This is food delivery. You're going to take some $5 and $6 runs sometimes. And if you don't want to, and you got multiple apps, you want to sit around and have everything be 10 or 20 bucks, that's cool. If you're in a market that can sustain that, I salute, I cheers, happy for you, right? But most of us have 1 or 2 apps, and most of us aren't making money. So let's adapt. Let's adapt, please. All right, next offer came in, $8, 1 mile, Walgreens. I think it's 3 items. That is an automatic accept. But I will say, this thing is not going off a lot today so far. It is Tuesday. Sometimes Tuesdays can be really slow, so not a big deal. Grab some Mucinix. Mucinix? Where's that Mucinix at? There we go. Easy money. All right, this one just came in. I declined it. Because it's a Dollar General one. I don't love that Dollar General. It always takes so long. It's only 3 items. And there's a $2 peak pay. I'm about a quarter of a mile away from that. And that order had the peak pay on it. But I think the peak pay ends at 11:30. It's 11:22. I think I'm going to get something better that will either be more money or maybe take less time. So I declined that offer. We don't take everything here. Maybe I should have taken that one because, man, this thing is not going off today. I think we had the first Panera for $3.25. Then we had the Starbucks. We took it. Then what was the other one we did? Chick-fil-A. We took it. Then we had the Walgreens. We took it. So 3 out of the first 4, and then we declined. So it's gone off 5 times, and it's been slightly over 1 hour since we turned on the app, and it's gone off 5 times. That is very, very, that's nothing, right? So we're sitting here, we're waiting. Man, slow day today. I mean, this is these are the kind of days where you're trying to make $200 or whatever it is. Like, ooh, I might have to push it to do that or get some good ones. It's still early, but it should be going off a lot more than this. I wonder how Trader's doing. All right, P-Pay's number, we got a 625. I think it was 2 miles. I took it. I was right down the street from the Soul Taco. Let's go pick it up. So looking back, yeah, I think I did make the right decision by not doing the Dollar General, because I could still literally be on that one. It was paying more, but it is what it is. This is only 1 burrito for Donald, so it's probably not going to go up from 670 to 625, but that's okay. Hi. I just dropped that off. Complete delivery. It might go up. I'm gonna do it in live time with you guys. Stay the same. $6.25, $4, 8 minutes, $6.25. Not bad. Miles to money's good. Customer tip. I'll do those orders all day. You do those. That to me. Yesterday I averaged $7 per order. That's kind of a typical order for me. Low mileage, swiftly done, decent tip. Not a huge order, but then I usually get some decent ones here or there with good tips, and then you mix it in. Then you do a $4 run or $5 every once in a while. There's a $2 or $3 tip on there, whatever, and it kind of balances all out for me. All right, Chipotle, $6.25. I think it was 1 mile and something. Yeah, why not? Hopefully this isn't a crap show. Yeah. Order was ready. Whoa, this thing is not going off. I got this one here. The last one. I'm not doing the shop for $3. I don't care if it's 1 item. Just don't do it. I do have some kind of standards. So here's another one. Okay, so here goes the miles to money we were talking about earlier. If you're still watching, 675, 5.2 miles. leaving me in the downtown zone. Technically, I'm in a Webster zone right now. This is El Maguey. It's slow, so I'm taking it because it's the drop-off area that it leaves me, there's a lot of stuff there. So it's not my average order size I like, but it is some money. It's not going to take me long, and it leaves me in a good spot. So I can sit in my car and I can cry, or I can go make the $6.75. All right, so we on the way to go pick up that order, we got a $6 add-on, and it's going down the street. So that actually winds up being, it's going to be $12.25 for basically 6 miles. So the averages will be there. So I'm glad I actually accepted it. Wind up making this trip even better. So let's drop both of these bad boys off, and then I'm gonna basically, I don't want this video to be super long. I'm gonna meet Trader, and I want to show you guys, you know, end our video with me and him and showing you how the day went for both of us. But I will be continuing to screenshot orders that I take or don't take, and I'll put them in somewhere. All right, so that first screenshot here was the stack. That was the first drop off, easy money. Then the second screenshot is the first initial offer, $6.75. Just dropped that off. Didn't take much time. Was good. Technically took me to the downtown zone. So as you can see right here, see the yellow bar right there? That means we're in a different zone. Now, you could actually start driving back to your zone if you're somebody that has to do that. I could just turn this off, turn on another dash, and dash here. And that's what I'm gonna do. The world's oldest elevator.
Oh, Lord.
All right, I'm on my last delivery now. I forgot to screenshot it. It's $5. It was going a mile and a half. I think I just did the numbers in my head. I think today's the worst day I've had in maybe on record. If I'm looking back, we did not make, I want to almost cuss. I'm a little upset right now. We've actually been out for a little more than 3 hours, and I think we're at 63 bucks, or 21 bucks an hour. That's horrific for me. That is like, I can't even tell you how like disappointing that is, right? But it is Tuesday. We didn't have anything over 10 bucks today. Too many little orders, man. Just, So I'm sure Trader did better than me. We're gonna meet him up for lunch like after I drop this off. Today has been a complete shit show. Not good orders. Things not going off that much, but it is Tuesday, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we still made some profits today because we didn't drive a lot. You guys saw the mileage, right? But, All right, we're in a different bread co. Neither one of us did good today. So we made $64 is what we made. So if you look at mine, we basically had $11 dash, $20.50, $12.75, and 19 bucks. Okay, yep. So that's what we got there. We did a little bit this morning. We're not counting that. And Trader's
I did 49 bucks. I got a $29 dash. That's my biggest one right there. Then a 15 and a 5. I was able to change zones a little bit, but still not great.
So small money today, but it is Tuesday. Historically, in the gig economy, food delivery, Tuesday can be a really slow day. Yep. That's why a guy like this talks about multi-apping, Spark, Uber, turn them all on. Yes. A day like today, that's what you should be doing, right?
Absolutely.
With this challenge, we're trying to see DoorDash, you know, low AR, high AR. This is one of my worst days. Well, basically, I did $21 and some change per hour that I was out. Not active, but that I was out, because we had the app on for 3 hours, as you guys saw. I mean, my average order size was like $6.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have anything over 10.
I had one good order.
Yeah.
And I think I got, it's probably most of my money. I got an $11 order, and they stacked it with a $7 order at the same spot.
Yeah.
But even with that order, there was a lot of wait time on it.
Yeah. So if we're counting the orders that hit my phone today, we had the Panera, so we got the 325. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We didn't accept that one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then the last one. So 15 orders hit my phone in total in 3 hours. How about you?
And surprisingly, I'm actually right there with you. So
About
I got
15?
because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 14 orders that hit my phone because that one's just a picture of the
14.
customer.
So the same amount.
Yeah.
So
Much different from yesterday.
different than
surprisingly.
yesterday.
Yeah.
But were you busier? Did you stay busier today? Or
Yeah,
did you
I
so
did.
You had less downtime. So I think yesterday, one of the commenters said Dashing Trader might have had more offers hitting his phone because he was being more selective.
Yes.
Orders can't hit my phone unless they stack it, so that's why I didn't have as many yesterday.
Yeah.
Listen, neither one of us did great today with just DoorDash. Okay.
That's facts.
So we gotta have multiple apps, right?
Yeah.
Now I think tonight, if I choose to go out, and I probably will for a few hours, I'll probably have a better Tuesday night.
Yeah, I think
right?
so. I think so. It was picking up a little bit, but
Yeah. And it's slow now, so we're gonna have some lunch, chat it up a little bit. We did make some money this morning. Before I met Trade Up, I wanted to go out for breakfast a little
nice.
bit. So we're at $93 for the day. So our weekly total right now with DoorDash, because we went out last night a little bit. So we pull up the earning tabs. I'm at $304.25.
and with a low acceptance rate, I'm sitting at what's that? 139.
139. So what's your how long have you had the app on? What's the Dash?
My dash is 10 hours.
Mine is 13. So I've had it on for 3 more hours, but I've made $165 more.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a big difference. What's your active?
10.
Oh, that's your okay. So my
Your
active
active is only 5.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm obviously staying busy because they're sending me decent things. And as you guys saw in today's video, my miles to money, like we talked about, was really good on most of them, with the exception of the one I accepted, but then they stacked it, so it wound up turning into $2 a mile, like we talked about. So
That money.
I'm gonna chop it up with Dasher. I think that's the video today. Listen.
Hey, but before we go, look, I need you to do one thing. If you take anything from these videos and these results, download multiple apps. You never know when the day will come when the DoorDash app will go down, or you have a slow day or a bad day. Plan for the future and maximize every hour you out there.
Facts. See you guys tomorrow. If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.